people have treated this high voter turnout differently, but the way I see it and my colleagues in J&K police and in the wider administration of J&K's UT government see it as an enabling environment, a kind of environment in which you have freed the people from fear, where you can go out and campaign in the middle of the night, late into the evening. You can hold road shows, you can have rallies, you can go door to door campaigning without the lurking threat of the Pakistani gun. And more importantly, their proxies are their agents who once had this huge nuisance value of keeping a tab on all those elements which thought of bringing back democracy and electoral politics in its original pristine form, the way it happens in the rest of the country. You know, the regime of intimidation works two ways. It is not only the threat of the gun, but as I said, the lurking threat that somebody is watching, somebody is keeping hisab kitab, somebody is trying to note as to who all are actually showing even trends or tendencies of, participating in anything remotely connected with electoral politics. It was Jamaat-e-Islami, essentially in the villages, in the small towns and cities, had kind of worked as the, if I can say, as the eyes and ears of the enemy, to quietly and silently note down as to who are these persons, and then profile them, and then have them harmed, have them damaged, have them killed. So when this very organization, which surreptitiously, behind the scenes, were pulling the strings, people knew it, everybody knows it. So if its leadership had a change of mind by way of making certain public statements, and then they coming out themselves and voting, I'm sure the common man must have taken notice of it. The most important bulwark against any attempt by the adversary to disrupt it was also to counter and tell them that the tactics and the strategies which they have traditionally employed to browbeat will be paid back in the same coin. So I think we tried to emulate from their strategy, in which we also informed that we also have developed the capability of keeping a watch on all such elements who are into the business of intimidation and terrorizing the people, because the number of terrorists who have the guns and would pull them are only hand few. It is this ecosystem, it is their proxies, it is their agents, be it in the media or within the government or within the civil society or within the advocates. I am not saying that accusing any particular societal institution. In fact, the adversary had succeeded in hijacking and taking over many of these societal institutions which existed for the good of the society. I think in the last three and a half years, by employing the canons of law, we did not really, I must say that we did not use the, as we call in our security parlance, kinetic. We did not use kinetic actions to control and handle these bullies. We used law, the force of law, the rule of law, and I think we succeeded to a substantive extent. I think this is best described as a work in progress. if the question is what percentage of the road has been covered, it would slightly be difficult to quantify it, but I must say that to a sizable extent, I think this work has been done. It would need to be continued with some vigor for some more time. You see, when calls for bunds used to come from across, the way people refused to respond to it, there was an organic way of the people's response. If anyone says that they were doing it under compulsion, I think it would be a lie. So to that extent, I would think that we have travelled a distance, but we need to travel the full length of it.